Hey guys, welcome back and I hope you guys are doing well. Now today's video is practically a little bit different, neither related to what I kind of talk a lot about, but this is more related towards a major thing and an important thing in every individual's life is health and fitness, and that is something many of my aged people kind of neglect at this point of time. Basically I'm 35, so if in case you are in the same boat, then you should start thinking about it, because you may never know when you'll end up getting sick, and you may never know how long it will last. Because I've seen many of my friends, or at least one of my friends, who had a pretty bad experience. He was bedridden for almost 6 months because of lack of basic fitness. And that is something many of my friends, or probably you watching this video who is into IT space or work in IT corridor, you definitely know that you are missing that point, because majority of us spend the time right in front of the computer for almost like 7-8 hours, probably more than that. People don't realize how much they are spending their time on, so they keep spending the time, and they forget this basic thing of being fit. And without that, there's no point of how much you earn, guys. If in case you get bedridden, gone for toss. No one will come to save your butt, neither your company, neither your colleagues, neither your manager. No one will even think of calling you back to check on your health status. And that is something that I've seen personally happening to my friend. So here's why I'm actually talking or doing this video at this point of time. Basically, it doesn't have to do anything with me, but I've seen one of my friend who literally got impacted in a big way and was bedridden for almost like 6 to 7 months, or more than that if I remember correctly. So let's actually go back and talk a little bit about what exactly happened. So first and foremost thing, he came back to US after like 10 months, and he started working, doing the job 9 to 5, and his job was a little bit hectic. He was actually deployed at some client location, and he had to work almost like 10 hours, 11 hours and more than that. So majority of the time he was just sitting at the desk for like all of the day, and after that what would happen? You are depleted, your energy is depleted, you don't have much energy to do anything. So he was just going and watching TV, spending some time with family, probably a little bit off here and there walking, but not full stretching or anything as such. So that was the first thing that he did. And second thing, what really happened is his use case, or the scenarios that he was ending up in, was basically a little bit of pinch in the back, like basically at the back of the spine or somewhere here in the back. He was feeling some kind of a sensation, like a pinching or like a electric shock, or shock kind of a thing that he was observing. And he thought it's pretty much a minimal thing, and he started kind of thinking about it, but he never took it seriously unless it spread towards his lower legs and the hip portion onwards. So that's when he started wondering that there's some problem. And as soon as he realized, the problem got severe and his legs stopped functioning down the line, and that's what really happened. So his complete lower body had a weird feeling of, what do you call that, when you in Telugu it's called Timiriyakini, and in Hindi I think I forgot what it is called, but it has some word. That's how it got started, and he never realized that it was ending up in such a weird state. And slowly down the line, within a month, it spread across his lower body, and his legs gave up, and he was kind of bedridden for almost like 6 to 7 months. And I've seen him personally suffering. I took him to the hospital a couple of times. All the doctors were clueless about what is exactly happening. Probably they blamed it on the COVID vaccination, but I don't know if that was really a thing to blame on, because many of us took it, but they claimed that it could be showing some side effects on individuals. So it could be that. We don't really know. Till date, we don't know the real root cause. But he got out of the problem. It took like 6 to 7 months for him. After that, when he came back home, or probably like after all the diagnoses were done, nothing was showing up. So the only thing that was left off for him was doing some physical exercises in home. Yeah, he ended up hiring some physiotherapists directly to his home, and they started training him, doing some stretching and all that stuff, and that's how he got out of the problem. So that's the lesson that everyone should remember. It's not an easy thing, guys. I mean, I've seen him personally struggling with financial needs. taking care of kids, family, everyone there. His whole family life was kind of almost to jeopardize, but luckily that physical stretching and all that really helped him to get out of the problem. So that is something that you should remember as well. Always have a little bit of stretching done. Basic exercises is also more than enough right in home. If in case you don't have majority of basic things, you can go buy anywhere. You've got plenty of options across US where you can actually buy certain things that will make you fit while also working from home. So that was the background of the story of why I'm actually doing this video. Though it's a pretty much long video, I hope you have learned a little bit about what is needed in life at a certain age. So if in case you are even younger, like maybe 25, 26 or 23, get started, because you will never know how your life will end up when you see some medical challenges.